All right, so I got Weston to help me show a harness lead video. I've had a lot of people ask me how I put the harness lead on without using, well, basically without having to touch the dog. And Weston's a really good dog to show that with because he doesn't like leashes being put over his head. So I've got my harness lead, my brand new pretty shiny reflective, red reflective harness lead. Okay, this is the only one that does this. This is the only leash. It's my favorite thing. Don't leave home without extras to give to people. So what you'll find is that it's a really, really long loop lead, basically, if you've ever used like a loop lead in the shelter. Okay, and it's extra long because it wraps around the dog. So once it's fit, it's usually somewhere between like 6 and 8 feet long. There are 2 rubber stoppers, okay, on this. Those set the position of this silver ring. So I'm just making it a little bit bigger just so that it fits him a little better. So by making that, I have a larger neck area here. Okay, and I'm gonna back up so you guys can see a little better. So I have my loop lead, which just like a normal loop lead, if I moved this down, would work just like a slip lead. Yes. Sometimes I even use them for that. I put the silver ring on the other side of the rubber stopper, and then I have a really long loop lead, which is super fun. Now you're gonna watch me feed him, just because he's very unhappy generally. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of work with this behavior. You can see how tight he gets. Harness, thank you. Okay, so you've got a couple components here. You've got your loop lead, okay? You've got your rubber stoppers, which are gonna sit at your dog's shoulder. Then you've got all the rest of the rope all the way down to a rubber disc and your typical handle, okay? You're gonna put this on the dog. I'm not actually gonna put it on him, but I'm gonna do an air put it on, where the loop is gonna go over their head. Good. And then you're gonna see there's this opening intentionally in the collar piece. You're gonna take the rest of your leash, you're gonna go underneath their arms, and you're gonna bring it up through that hole. Okay, so I don't know that he'll let me do it, but we're gonna see. This looks a little harder with him just because he's not a fan of things. So you're gonna go underneath their arms, and wherever you grab, wow, you're making this really easy. You're gonna go right up through that back hole, pull everything up, stopper and all. Rubber stopper comes down against their back, and you are set and ready to go. I make sure that this piece is at their neck. Look at you, you let me put that on, no problem. Look at you, that's huge. Wow, are you happy? Are you happy, dog? Yes. Okay, so that's how you put it on the normal way. This actually, when I did the, when I did the rubber stoppers, I did a pretty good job of estimating about where his, where his shoulder was gonna be. Come here. If I wanted to, I could back these rubber stoppers. Come here, turn for the camera. Here, heel. Yeah, it's okay. You're gonna come around me that way? Okay. I could move this rubber stopper, maybe even back just a tiny bit if I wanted, but what I want is a nice and secure, so we just move back here, move back here. And what you'll find, one of the reasons why I love this leash is it never tightens on their neck. So I can put my hand here and it doesn't go anywhere, right? But if they pull, and it's really not for me, I don't use it as a no pulling tool. I just use this for safety because I have a lot of dogs who might, when I'm working with them, try to get out or get spooked by something and try and run away. And a typical harness they would get out of. So the cool thing about this is if you put your hand right here under this back piece, if you tug just lightly, you can feel that it tightens up, it snugs up, versus a regular harness where you get those giant holes that move and they slide off the dog. So that is the normal way to take this off. Now I'm gonna show you the secret, or to put it on, sorry. I'm gonna show you the secret to taking it off. You grab the strap, if he's gonna let me, by the rubber stopper, and you pull down. Once you have enough space, you go harness off, and you go up and over the head, and it's off. What? Yes! Free! You're free! You're free! Okay. Now the super cool thing about doing it that way is there's also a hands-free way of putting it back on. So I'm just grabbed it exactly how I took it off, with that back piece longer, right? Here's the neck piece, here's the back piece. You like this game, huh? Okay, and you're gonna put it on the dog like it's gonna work. So the head piece faces you, the back piece faces them. You ask them to step into it, put their harness on, and then you just ask for steps because the harness is on the floor. Step. And you just ask them to step right into it. 1, 2, and you pull your back strap. And you're done. So hands-free, basically, harnessing on. Look at you! You're a brand new dog! You are! You're a brand new dog! And that's how I put the harness on hands-free. Oh, yeah, we're gonna do it again, aren't we? Okay, we're gonna show them again. So if you happen to end up where you take the whole thing apart and you're going, oh, I don't know how to put it on hands-free and my dog won't let me put it on, I'm going to show you how to do it a really simple way. You are going to pretend that your arm is the dog. So the loop lead goes over my arm. I take this under the dog's elbows and I go up and through the hole. I pull the whole thing through. And I now have my double loop to put it on hands-free. Hopefully that whole thing was in camera shot. You wanna play? Come play with me. Come harness. Wow, by request. That doesn't happen very often. Step it. Yes, that was a very good way to show hands-free. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Good job. And then if I have a dog that I actually can't touch, I can get it over the head by asking them to put it over their head using a object grabber, which can be a different video. What do you think? What do you think? Was that fun? You're so smart. You're so smart. Free. Let's see if we can get you to do that again. Can you find somewhere? A really great way to get them to take it off if they're kind of struggling on you is just drop some food, say find it, open your strap, harness off, and now we've got food. Steps, 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 steps. Find. Find it. It's free. You got it. It's free. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Should we try again? Then if you get really good, like you're really used to this, like me, you don't even have to put it on your arm. The trick to this, so that you know if you're doing it right, is when you bring the strap under your dog's down the side and under the elbows, you want to go down the side so that the two rubber stoppers are touching side to side like that. Okay, that's really important. If I go down this way and they're in a straight line, it's not going to work right. Okay, so down the same side, that's how you know, same side, okay? Not with the loop, not in a straight line, same side. You just grab the rest of the thing, up through the hole, pull the whole thing, rubber stopper and all, and I'm done. Okay? Common mistakes people make is, one, they go down this way. Don't do that. So don't go down the wrong side. You don't want to create a second loop around the dog like that. Okay? The other mistake people make is they go down and they bring it up and they go over and through. And that means it's not going to work right either. Okay? Ready? You ready to play? Can we do another one where we show them how to do it the regular way? I'm going to see if he'll let me do another game of putting it on like a normal harness lead setup. Come here. And I'm actually going to try and do it backwards. So we go harness on. Nice. Okay, notice two rubber stoppers in the wrong direction, right? So I want them to be side to side, and I'm going to try and turn him. I don't know if he's going to be comfortable with that. Let's go. Follow. Go around. Haha, it's behind me. Follow. Yes, good job. So, good job. Wow. Rubber stoppers down side by side, right? And then we go under the elbows and right up through the hole. Yes. Pull the whole thing up, rubber stopper and all, and rubber stopper goes, oh, come here. Rubber stopper goes down. Come here. Show them. Rubber stopper goes down to the back. Look at you. You did it perfect. I always set this forward. Wow. You let me do that? Dang, you're getting